This time around, it's already starting. You see many young people in Korea, or new people, I should say, in Korea everywhere, going into the investment world. They know nothing about investments, but they think it looks easy, and they're succeeding right now. And so all of their friends are coming into the investment world. There's a whole new wave of people. There's always a new wave of people who come in and find out it's so easy and they love it and they make a lot of money fast. But it's always a sign. It always happens this way. And that's one of the signs now that I know it's starting to happen. I know that politicians are starting to spend money like we don't have to worry. They don't. They don't have to worry now. Their kids have to worry. No, these things are happening again. And this is how you know in stocks, some stocks in the US, I'll use the US because it's more neutral, never go down. They go up every day. And that all of these are signs that take place when you're entering a bubble. And we are entering a bubble, an investment bubble in various parts of the world. When you go and the receptionist doesn't want to talk about your teeth, she wants to talk about the stock market. Or when you get in the taxi and the taxi driver doesn't want to talk about football, doesn't want to talk about politics, he wants to talk about stocks. These are signs you worry about. And when you go to the restaurant or the bar, everybody's talking about, you see that guy over there, or you see that woman over there, she made blah, blah, blah. They get famous. I want to say to you again, it always happens this way. But right now in the US, which is the largest economy in the world, and so therefore the most important, I think we have a new president, and he and all the people around him like to spend money and print money. And so they will do more of the same. And so things will carry on for a while. And as you know, many stock markets around the world are going up a lot because there's all this free money, cheap money around. And so everybody is having a good time. And as markets get more and more extended, there will eventually come a time when the markets will say, okay, we don't want to play anymore. We've seen this movie. We know how it ends. We want to get out. And you will start having problems maybe later 2021, 2022. But they will try more. The new people in Washington will try no more. You will not have new people in Seoul, but there's an election coming. So all the parties will be saying, oh, we must do more and more everywhere. This is the way politicians are. Things will continue to get better all over the world because they were disaster in the spring of 2020. So no, our profits are going to get better. Everybody's economy is going to get better because of all this gigantic amount of borrowed, printed, and spent money. Yes, and it was a disaster. You go from 0 to 8, it feels good. But 8 is not 98. Yes, and it's probably going to go on for a while. But if you don't know what you're doing, don't play. It's better to put your money in the bank and earn very little interest. If you know what you're doing and you know some things that you know a lot about, not your friends, not on the internet, sure. If you want to learn about investing, learn about commodities, not stocks right now, because stocks are already up. Commodities are still not up. The stock market right now is high, and you hope it goes higher. And it might. And you might make money. But what you're supposed to do when you're an investor is you buy low. Things that are low, that are very cheap, that's what you buy. And when they go high, you sell them. Right now, you have to buy high and hope you can sell higher. And you might. Again, there are some stocks that are still low. There's still some stocks that are still down in Korea. Samsung is a brilliant company. Brilliant.
But already it's too high.
I didn't say it was too high. It may go higher. I'm just saying it's already too high for me. And everybody you know says it will go on forever. Yun Chung, I have heard this before. I've seen this movie. So I'm not buying Samsung.
I
But
get
I'm
it.
sure many people are going to buy it and make a lot of money, not me. Anything to do with travel and tourism or transportation is depressed. I told you, I live in Singapore. Singapore Airlines has very few flights. The stock is down a lot. So that's where I look for opportunities. New money is going into, I told you, agriculture, commodities, Chinese wine, things that are beaten down by I bought more Korean airline. It had a rights issue. I bought some more shares, I do own gold and silver and will be buying more. I do own US dollars. I do like to buy things that are down, that are cheap, that are low. And maybe if I can find it when things are changing, I will make some money.